Alright, sup YouTube, back again, another vid, and this is going to be part 4, and this is going to be the final part of my Rod and Reel Arsenal series. Now you guys are probably going to think like, this dude just can't make up his mind about these dang rods and reels, but I finally figured it out, and I was thinking, and I really want something super simple, something that I can carry day in and day out, that I don't have to carry all this tackle on me, and that's basically what I'm trying to do here. I'm not saying I won't use the other 6 or 8 combos that I have in there. I might use them like here and there, but these 6 rods and reels that I have right here are going to be my day in, day out. I'm not leaving my house without them type deal. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 50, which means when we hit 50 subscribers, me and Drew are going to do a MTB Slam challenge as soon as these ponds get warm enough and the fish start getting active enough to actually fish. So that'll be around the beginning of March, but make sure, we can't really do anything unless we get 50 subscribers, so make sure you do that. And enough rambling, and let's get right into it. And number 1 is this big combo. This is a you guys are gonna see some minor changes here, as I got the Corrado instead of the Lose. I swapped out these reels. The main reason I did that is because this is 65-pound braid. This is really thick diameter. I feel like that Corrado can definitely hold a little bit more, if not a lot more, of this 65-pound braid than it can a Lose. Simply because the Corrado's got like a really wide spool, and the Lose, I feel like it's made more for like flipping and pitching, frog and stuff like that. So that's why I swapped out the reels. And also with that longer rod, when you're throwing like big baits like this, it's definitely a must, because that rod's gonna load up and it's gonna give you that longer cast. Yeah, so that basically, you get the point. 7.6 heavy. This is my Lose speed stick. Great rod. I highly recommend it. It's like $70 for the American Hero, which is what I have right here. It's probably one of the best rods you can get for that price point. It's got 11 guides on it. Super light rod, especially for the money. Got a little BBZ on there, as you can see. So this is basically my punching, swim, BBZs. Yeah, it's basically that. The BBZs and the flipping and pitching and punching and all that stuff. So that's that. And second one is we go from the big stick to the fairy wand, or aka spinning rods. This is the Insight Pro Advantage. I already talked to you guys about this one in my previous rod and reel video. It's super light, super cheap, and super good. That's all I gotta say about it. This thing for $50, you will not find a better rod than this thing. I guarantee it. Because these rods, I beat them to death, and they still perform well. You just gotta make sure you inspect them first. Cardinal on here, you guys know this is nothing really new. I use 10-pound Fireline for all my finesse applications. So there's that. 7.2 medium drop shot. I got a 1/8 drop shot on there, you guys can see right now. So this is my finesse stuff, like my shaky heads, drop shots, all that stuff will be on this thing. Next, we get into the more multi-purpose rods. This is a, you guys have probably all seen this one before. This is another Pro Advantage. This is 7-foot medium heavy spinnerbait and worm rod. This is basically going to be my football jig, Carolina rig, Texas rig, and just this jig rod. Like anything that's going to be at the bottom, I'll use with this thing. super lightweight. Like I said, these micro guides that they use on there are just super. They make the rod super light, split grip. They even got a split hand reel seat there, as you guys can see. Shimano Sitica E. These are discontinued, but yeah, like I said, you guys have all seen that one. So there's that. Like I said, that's basically gonna be my jig, Carolina rig, Texas rig, setup. Basically, it's anything that's bottom contact, stuff like that. And next, go from that to the crank and stick. This is basically gonna be my chatterbait, spinnerbait, buzzbait, topwater, jerkbait. It's so versatile. I love it. That's really, I don't really know if I could do a 6-rod new arsenal without this thing. It's so versatile. I can use it for just about anything. I can throw 6XDs on it. I could throw, even small little jerkbaits. I can definitely throw that on here. So yeah, it's basically gonna be my spinnerbait, chatterbait, jerkbait, topwater, buzzbait, and crank and stick. So that's that. And the rod, Power Diesel. This is a 7-foot crankbait rod. This is the 705 CB, as you guys can see right there. And I've got a 13 fishing Inception 6.6 to 1. You guys probably all seen this one before. So that's that. And last but not least, we got this thing. This is basically my other heavy duty rod. This is where my lose went right here. This is basically the thing I'm gonna be throwing all my frogs with, all my big top waters, big whopper ploppers. I'll throw them on here, and glide baits. And the reason why I throw glide baits on this thing is because it's 7 foot, but it's still got that strength. And I feel like with that shorter rod, you're going to be able to twitch those glide baits a lot better. So that's that. As you guys can see, real quick, here I'll show you a little comparison so you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about like the spool sizes and stuff like that. As you guys can see, the Corrado, I don't really know if you guys can tell, but the Corrado definitely looks like it's a little bit wider. There's that. So it's basically my frog glide bait. Like a frog glide bait rod. I'll throw big like whopper ploppers and stuff like that. So that's that. And last but not least, got my Senko setup. And this is the rod and reel I will solely use for Senkos. And the main reason because none of these rods, they don't really. I feel like I could use this thing for Senkos, but I feel like it's a little bit too overpowered. Like, I would prefer to have, like, a 6.6 instead of a 7 foot, just because it's just a lot lighter, it's a lot more compact, and on top of that, it's got real small guides right there, as you guys can see. Great little setup. I got my cannon on here, as you guys know. Great little rod. I got 30-pound Power Pro. For you guys know, in the summer, you throw those Senkos way into the thick stuff, and you need that a little bit stronger line to get those fish out. So yeah, 6.6 medium heavy rod. So it's basically my Senko rod. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, please. Thank you, and that is my official day in, day out, riding the arsenal. I would really like that simple system. It's 6 setups. I can take it anywhere I want. I don't have to carry like a dozen rods or so because it's just a pain. I mean, they're gonna get tangled and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea behind this. And yeah, so we'll see you guys later. See ya.